Hello, and thank you for joining me today. Well, this is the Thursday, September 5th edition of our video devotionals. Thank you so much for joining us today. Hope your Thursday's going well. We've got another beautiful day here in Central North Carolina. Thank the Lord for that, and hopefully everything's going well where you're at. We appreciate you watching, and we just want you to know that. And then, of course, there's folks we remind you of that are in prayer. We do have a friend of a friend who's having surgery tomorrow. If you remember this gentleman, he's going to be having back surgery tomorrow in Greensboro, North Carolina, one of our sister cities here, and pray for him. We've got a lady who's asking prayer for her mother. Another lady who watches us, I know she's had multiple issues going on with her body and surgeries, and pray for her and healing and recovery and just help there. Then we've got the Georgia school shooting incident, and there's 4 people went out into eternity, 2 teachers, 2 students. There's those families dealing with that. And really as a whole, the nation kind of deals with it. We hate to hear these things, and hopefully we can stop these things. But at any rate, let's remember these situations and just our whole country in general. It's a lot of weight to carry. I understand that, but pray to a God who can handle all of that. All right, Judges. We're not Judges today. We're going to be in Matthew chapter 7 today. I looked down and saw "Judge not" there in verse 1 of chapter 7. So we're not in the book of Judges. We are in Matthew chapter 7. We're going to be in verse number 12. So find that, and I'm going to begin reading. Give you something I think that'll help us all. It says, "Therefore all things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you, do ye even so to them, for this is the law and the prophets." All right. So this is what's been called the golden rule. Well, I heard that and I thought, well, where in the world, where did that originate, the term? Not the concept, because the concept, the principle's right here in front of us. And I looked and man, there's so much information on it, but I never really saw where it definitely said, well, in this book or by this speaker or this situation, the term golden rule was used. And I never did, but it doesn't matter. But, that's what has been attributed to the phrase as it goes like this, the way I've heard it: do unto others as they would do unto you, all right? Or some little variation. We're going to go back and look at exactly what's said here to make sure we understand what is the Lord trying to tell us to do, what is the philosophy, what is the practice, what is the principle here. So let me read it again just to make sure we're not kind of thinking in a little alternate way, and I'll tell you what I mean by that. Notice verse 12 again. "Therefore all things whatsoever ye would," notice that, "ye would that men should do to you, do ye even so to them." Now, some might say, well, if someone does something to me, obviously in a positive sense, then I should do it back to them. All right. It's not saying that, though. It's not saying that if you get treated right, you treat others right. What it's saying is, how do you think, or how do you want to be treated, first of all, and how do you think others would want to be treated? All right. Do that. Don't do it if it's not done to you. Do it even if it's not done. There's really the rule, right? The rule is, think about, how do you want to be treated? You say, I want to be treated this way. But what if you're not treated that way? Well, you treat others the way you think you should be treated. So it's not like trading off. It's kind of like at Christmas time. Sometimes this can be very uncomfortable for people. Someone gets a gift from someone maybe they don't expect, and they say, oh, I don't have anything to give to you. And they kind of feel strange. And I'm like that. I'd rather give than to receive, even though I like receiving. I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't like receiving things. I do. But I'm a little bit uncomfortable if I feel like someone's done something for me and I can't reciprocate it. And yet, you just can't do that in life. You've got to allow people to be good or be a blessing to you. Understand that. So the point here is, without saying it 10 different ways and 10 different times, is that you think about how you want to be treated, and you think about how people should be treated, and that's exactly the way they should be treated, even if you do not get that same treatment, right? And I think that's important to understand. Well, we're going to stop right there because I think you get it. I think I've said it enough. And so if you want to coin the term golden rule with that, that's fine. But you just remember, Jesus is the one who said it. And if we live the life that Jesus wants us to live and perform things just like this, imagine how much a better world it would be if we just performed this one verse alone, right? Have a great day, safe day, healthy day. Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow on Friday, which is already the last day of the work week and school week. And we appreciate you watching.